Assignment 4.09, Depth of Field. Controlling depth of field in your photos is a big deal. Nothing can make your photo look more amazing and professional, like showing some areas of the photo in focus and others out of focus. Controlling depth of field takes a combination of technical know-how and an artistic eye. It will probably be the most difficult concept to understand and master, but it will account for the biggest improvements in your photography so far. Every camera is different, but we do know that capturing depth of field requires a large aperture, optical zoom, and a measured distance from your photo. Depending on what camera you are using, this assignment will either be difficult or very difficult. Project instructions. In this assignment, you will learn how to make your camera shoot with a narrow or shallow depth of field. That's where you have one part of the photo in focus and the rest of it's out of focus. After you've had plenty of time to experience with camera settings and practice shooting depth of field, you will create a depth of field portfolio showing off your best photos. Your portfolio for this assignment will be 8 to 10 photos with descriptions of your camera settings and shooting conditions. As you shoot, you'll need to make notes of your aperture and zoom numbers, as well as the distance you were from your subject, and remember them for later. On the blog page 4.09 of your Weebly portfolio, post 8 to 10 of your best shallow depth of field photos using the Insert Picture element. On this portfolio, you don't want to use the slideshow element because I want you to display the photos individually. Underneath each photo is where your description will go. Make sure your descriptions include your aperture and your zoom settings, as well as the distance you were from the subject for each of the photos. Project Checklist Rubric. Make sure your depth of field portfolio for 4.09 contains the following elements. Do you have 8 to 10 photos demonstrating a shallow depth of field? Does each photo displayed individually? Does each photo have an accompanying written description? Does each description include aperture and zoom settings as well as an approximate distance you were from the subject? Turn-in instructions. After you've completed today's work in your Weebly portfolio, click on the Add Submission button below to submit this assignment. Copy and paste the URL to your Weebly blog page for 4.09 in the Add Submission text area. It will look something like this. After you have pasted your URL, make sure to format it with the hyperlink tool to make it clickable. After you submit the assignment, make sure to go back and click on the link to check and see if it will take me to the correct page on your portfolio blog. Good luck!